Hello and welcome to the Marquisate of Westkeep with Colonel Cadet Sade. He also has a generic, but we have the Revolutionary with the Colonel and the Marquis. Colonel Cadet has been using her control over Westkeep's military and the support of the MPA to keep Marquis Emerald discreet from claiming her rightful rule over the March for almost a year now. It is time to finally reckon between these two griffins with the fate of Marquisate at stake. The nobles bite back. Ever since the revolution in Equestria, the region has been directly controlled by the military, with the royal family taking a back seat in the government of the region. The Marquise was too young to resist the influence of the MPA when she took power as a child, and until 1006, the region was under the iron grip of the royal general Thomas Rihanna. With his death, the ambition and populistic colonial Colette has taken over as de facto head of the March. The Marquise Janelle is now in her 20s and is finally ready to take back her march. Questions about the loyalty of the MPA have existed for a while now, and nowhere are they more prevalent than in Westkeep. Janae had her suspicions, and tried to begin gaining allies, but she was not the only one acting. Colette was making preparations for a great strike against the monarchy. Too long had the monarchy blocked the will of the nation, and she would make that will heard loud and clear. The chessboard is a chimbled. Who makes the first move? Well, I'm gonna say the one that makes the first move is the colonial. Whatever. And he is gonna begin securing things. We must all do our part to keep Westkeep safe and secure, to prevent the return of nobility and their lavish and careless lifestyle. Such decadence nearly destroyed Westkeep once, and we must all rally together to ensure it doesn't happen again. The FJA, though they may have different ideas about how to run Westkeep, must reorganize that Colette's rule is the best course of action, and give her their support. The socialists of the Matim have grand ideas on how to revolutionize life for the Griffins of Westkeep. However, they forget that to even bring about change in the market, we must first hold it against the nobility. Acting independently weakens us all, and a soldier out of line is a check to the enemy can exploit. The socialists will fall back in line behind Colonial Collect, or else. Okay, yep, that is correct. That is what I want you to do first. Because then we need you to head on down so I can actually see. Because this one just has the one event for Westkeep, which is traders within the MPA. Okay, I guess I'll do that, which is, nothing. In fact, a lot of these seem to have... Oh, wait, some of them... Okay. That one has an event with it. Secure revolutionary leadership. Outside of Colette and her trusted officers, Westkeep desperately wants for trusted and competent officers to lead it. The revolutionaries, however, experience fighting against the armies of the king. Turning to them for aid, we give us experienced officers that will help our armies to fight better when the time for bloodshed comes. Nothing. All of the problems in Westkeep stem from one thing, the unchecked decadence and debauchery of the nobility. We must take a stand against this wasteless and headless lifestyle for the good of all the Griffins of Westkeep. The Apollo Diagram of Fate. After years of careful negotiation between the Aquilian Ministry of Agriculture, farmers, and wine distributors, the discrete government has established the APA, for short. The APA creates geographical areas in which wine production, respecting a certain tradition of craft and wine cultivation. Is this the same thing as the other nation? I think it is. Yeah, it is. Okay. Well, whatever. And if it's not, well, I'm dumb sometimes, so whatever. Oh well. It happens. Sometimes you just have to be a little dumb. Public outcry. The nations saw war because of the high and mighty, who sit on their towers, while the common soldier must fight the revolution they caused. There was no doubt. The colonial was in her element now. Fiery rhetorical speeches around are flung at the nobles, highlighting in incredible detail how their incompetence caused the Great Revolt, and how maybe the nation would be better off without them. Oh yeah, here's more. Yeah, there are more things. Nice. Oh, never mind. And now we need to tag juror. No, uncle. I want Westkeep. Tag juror. From juror to juror. And now we're back over here. Bring, nope, that one is an event, that one, okay, these all either have events or don't matter, so, oh, wait. I'll just wait till I can do them. These take a bit more political power than some of the ones over there, but that is fine. Alright, next we're bringing the FJA into the fold. By the way, I did Rela the same day as I've done this. I've been doing this, well, started then. So for about 2.5 hours now, I've been recording. Well, obviously not all of that's recorded. You've gotten 1 hour of content from me. Actually, no, you've gotten like 40 minutes of content from me. But, you know, lots of waiting. Waiting, loading, you know, stuff like that, you know. But it's cool. I'm enjoying the lore. The lore! Lore, 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 lore! I just hope you guys appreciate it, because this is honestly more effort than I should be putting into this, and it's probably not even going to do that well, because these are not main nations. Informants have told us that the Royal Chalet are on the move. They've been setting up shop throughout Westkeep, no doubt on the King's orders. There's little to do about it, though. Not the least that meddling in the Chalet's affairs could constitute treason. But, like, I put in more. It's gonna take me longer to do all these than like recording a full series, like a full single nations campaign. And I already know that's true. So, and I shouldn't be doing this. This is way too much effort for how little this matters. But it's fun. It's lore. His Majesty is taking the revolutionary issue quite seriously. One would have wished that he had consulted with us before infiltrating our ranks as well. But it seems that a lowly colonel is not worth this discretion from His Majesty. I see. I don't like that. You know, I might have been willing to work with you, but I don't know. That doesn't seem right. I don't think I agree with your way of thinking there. No, I don't think I agree at all. Rehabilitation campaign. A slow trickle of papers began to flow out of the office of the colonel. Informal pardons for many of the revolutionaries that had been arrested in 978 and since, many of which were armed fighters of the resistance attached to every pardon invitation to work once more to throw off the noble shackles of tyranny under a new banner, an invitation almost always accepted. A toast to new friends. And a toast to no political power. Who needs that? I don't think anyone really needs this thing called political power. Have you even heard? Do you even know what that means? I bet not. I bet no one knows what that means. No one even understands what this political power, whatever that is. It's probably some useless thing that like the nobility. It's something the nobility all want. The nobility all want political power. God. That's a lot of errors. Yeah, using the debug and loading saves while debug's on, it just pops up saying there's a whole bunch of errors. But in all honesty, no issues ever happened when doing it, so, you know, seems fine to me. Okay, actually, that's fine. You're doing what I'd want you to do anyways. A new kind of struggle. To the untrained eye, the MPA's Westkeep are decrying the republicanism with their new People's Party campaign, aiming to appeal to a larger population. But Collect has a secret. Her predecessor had cracked the codes used by the communist guerrillas movement in Westkeep in 1006, but he had not gotten to show the nobility by the time of his death. Now every propaganda poster that served to draw in new MPA members for their national revolution also sent a simple message to those who would understand. Tear down the Marquise. We are your allies. Contains the nearest garrison captain. Nice. Get them all over here. We can, I think we can all work together, and that this can work out well for all of us. Don't you think so? Because I most certainly do. Yes. I most certainly believe that this will work out great for all of us involved. Oh, wow, you're also having a revolution. Interesting. Well, how's your revolution going? I see. Seems like you're having a few issues. But, on the other hand, they have issues, and they're on the verge of collapse. So, I think you should probably be fine. You've decided to throw in completely with them, so let's see how that works out for you. You're trying to, you know, keep them going. But it doesn't look like things are working that great for Wingbardy and Equestria. Actually, it's working, seems like it's looking pretty good for Wingbardy. Just bad for Wingbardy. Well, technically this is Wingbardian Liberation Movement, so I guess I should say the Wingbardian Liberation Movement it's going well for. Well, Wingbardy, it's going quite poorly for, I'd say. I don't think I'd recommend remaining at that level of strength in the long term. Not exactly a great idea. Let me tag Jur. Jur, come on. Keep up the good work. Tag Jur. Because my Jur is a more than their Jur. Like mine's Jur. There's Jur. Like, mine's even better. Like, come on. Jur. Like that hard instead of just Jur. Like, that's so much better. Like, gosh, there's just sucks. They're just horrible. No one likes them. No one likes you. Nope. I've actually heard a lot of people talk about how much you suck and no one likes you at all, and a lot of people think you should actually just die. Like I've heard that quite a bit, that you should just throw yourself off a cliff. Yeah, I think a lot of people have said that about you, King Marquisate Discreet. I think that's pretty true. Especially I'd say that personally. I'd personally definitely say that. So, yeah. I think that would be your best option at the moment. I think a lot of people would be happy with it. I think you'd actually gain supporters. More people would actually support you at that point. There might not even be a revolution at that point. People would be so supportive of you that there wouldn't be a revolution, because they'd be like, oh yeah, he's doing exactly what we wanted anyways. Why would we revolt against him? The reason to revolt's already gone. Yay! Like you get it. You get it. There really wouldn't be a reason to revolt at that point. So why not give it a shot? What's the worst that could happen? Why not? Just give it one try. Just one for me. Just one for me. Just one. Just one try. Come on. For me. Come. Would you do it for me? For me. Come on. Please do it for me. Republicans within the MPA rested. Seems the local MPA have had greater issues than we expected. The Charlotte, acting on orders from Aquilia, arrested over a dozen high-ranking MPA members on charges of revolutionary activities. I see, so you won't do it for me. Monarchist recruits flock to Westkeep. There have been a sudden influx of pro-monarchist parliamentaries in the region. From what we can tell, the king decided to attempt to preempt the revolutionary uprising by sending more loyalists into our land. Of course, we are the ones who will have to make sure the situation is calm until then. He picked his side. Well, that's quite rude of you. It seems you have decided to just ignore my request and instead be a villain towards me. Personally, I do not approve. I do not agree with that, and I think you have made the wrong decisions. I hope you can find a way to rectify this with yourself, as you should understand that you have done wrong, and that you have made the wrong decision by going against me and going with yourself. Because as you might not fully realize, but I, of course, completely know, you are wrong and dumb and an idiot. So, yeah. Misplaced idols. The king regularly sends gifts to his relatives in Westkeep, signs of his good wishings in their rulings of the realm. The clone are wanting to change that, as the funds nobility receive are often used to push their own political ambitions, which he must often go along with to keep face. So the clone has made a plan. The idols sent by the king shall be rerouted into creating a new golf course for them to use, one which definitely is not a training ground for guerrilla fighters. I mean, I'm planning on going golfing there. I don't know what she's talking about. I don't know what all that's about, attacking, building up, armies. I mean, I haven't been building up any armies. In fact, I've been deleting them, so. Yeah, I mean, she's just been weird. I mean, I'm just literally building a golf course. Sure, it's not for the nobilities, like, I'm not really building a nobility golf course, so I guess I'm kinda, quote-unquote, going against them. But I mean, is it really too much going against them? I'm just building a golf course that's more for the peasants to use. Like, geesh, what's so wrong with that? What, King, you got something against building golf courses now? Huh? Is that it? Well, hello, Order of the Trinity. You see, you're a puppet of Lingbardi, and that now you are very different in your systems. Interesting. House arrest for the nobles. Look, I get it. I really do. You were trying to sneak onto the golf course. I get it. I get it so much. I get you really want to go golfing there. It's ruled class. I sent the entire amount of our military funding for the year on that golf course. So I know it's a beautiful, amazing golf course. I know you'd really want to go there because, you know, it's a year of our military spending spent on this golf course. You might be wondering, like, the nobility might be wondering, well, why did we spend so much on a golf course? Why is it that good? At least let us go golfing there. But no, no, no. This is for the peasants. The peasants deserve the nicest of the nicest golf course ever to exist. It's only fair that they have a chance to have their own golf course. I mean, the nobility have many, many golf courses throughout our territory, throughout our lands, throughout our nation. And that's okay. They can have their own golf courses. Many of them on their own private properties, their own private mansions and villas and castles, and that's fine. They're allowed to have that. That isn't a, you know, that is not something I will try to take away or stop or force away from them or destroy or anything of any of that sort. Nobility, again, I told you, stop breaking onto the golf course. But of course, for you to be allowed to have all that fancy stuff, the peasants deserve to have some things. And one of those things is this fancy golf course I made with them, using the entirety of this year's military budget. And, well, actually, at this point, last year's military budget. Hey, look at that. We have some military budget. Woo, let's start building up our military. But yes, we spent it all on the golf course. It's a beautiful thing, and I'm so glad the peasants are so happy about it. And just get over yourself. I think that all went well. I think if anything, there's not even going to be a revolution in Westkeep. The MBA are patriots, but that means they believe in Aquilia, not the discreets. Westkeep has declared for the revolution. It is time to throw down those old tyrants and free the people of Aquilia. For the revolution and the Aquilian people. Well, monarchist recruits flock to Westkeep. Okay. Our military funding. Raise the military funding quickly. No, I think it's too late. Guys, I think it's too late. I don't think we've raised military funding quick enough. Guys. At least we have that really cool golf course in Westkeep. Protect the golf course. Protect the golf course with your lives. Do not let them take the golf course. You defend the golf course. Hold it. Hold it. Hold the golf course. Hold it with your very life. Do not let it fall. No. No, the golf course. No. No, the discreet family do not deserve to own the golf course. Just throw down the troops. I do not care if they're not ready. They must defend the golf course with their life. War bonds. We will spend it on the golf course. Please, hold the golf course. Hold it. Yes. 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 No, no, no. No. Get away from our golf course. Get away. Get away. We must fight back. Get away from our golf course. Get away from it. I'll take your capital myself if I have to. Get away from the golf course. No. 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 Don't you dare. Don't you dare. We must fight. We must fight them. They may not take our golf course. We must send out the troops. No. No. They've taken the golf course. The discreets don't deserve a golf course. But anyways, that's the revolution path. Next time we will be continuing with Westkeep and seeing their staying loyal to the monarch path and apparently actually allowing that monarch to actually take the throne that they apparently were supposed to get anyways, but they were just being refused to get. And we will do that in the next episode. But if you enjoyed this one, like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell button. And as always, peace.